Welcome one and all, and thank you so much for stopping by today's video. It is your host Galadon, and today we delve back into what is, well, some have called it No Clash Cash. That's right, this is the account that doesn't really attack except for in Clan War, and it feels, well, it's been a little lost. Honestly, I don't know what to do with this account. I would love to do something fun with it, so I'm looking for your guidance. But today, a massive amount of gemming, tons of packages, and a charity donation, and a surprise for you, the viewer, as well. Stay tuned to the end of the episode, and I will have a pleasant surprise for everybody who sticks around. Okay, so, yes, sneaky goblins. Would be fun, maybe, to level up goblins enough so that I could unlock them, donate them perhaps. I haven't really decided. It feels like this would be a fun troop to have, and maybe only level up one troop above level 1. So that's kind of what I started doing there. If you saw the lab, I started focusing on just upgrading goblins over time. Obviously, we're working on the heroes, but in addition to the heroes, you know, maybe, I mean, obviously they've shown an ability to absolutely annihilate town halls and then even outrun the Gigabomb right there. That was pretty cool as well. So, you know, perhaps, and also I've seen that this is probably the most requested CC donation of the Super Troops is the CC Goblin. So, you know, at least maybe I'll have some sort of utility to these guys once we get them up to level 7. So, you know, I think that I will turn to you guys, my fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Hey, you thought I wasn't going to say it, but I did. I say it in every video, okay? It's not always at the beginning, but it happens, okay? So, yes, you guys are the ones that are going to decide what happens to this account. I am absolutely going to pour through the comments. I want to see all of them. I want to see your suggestions. If you see a suggestion that you like, then please hit that thumbs up button on it and let's send it to the top so that I see it. And the best suggestion is probably what we will do with this account. For now, all we're really doing is using a lot of gems, buying a lot of packages, as you can see right here, using books, and yes, I am doing what I say never to do, what I always try to avoid doing, and that is purchasing resources outright with gems. It is the purest form of dirty gemming in the game, and I'll not lie, it does feel a little dirty, okay? It feels a little bit like that is the definition of dirty gemming, okay? The rest of it, you know, if you're gonna spend money in the game, buy the packages, buy the gold passes, you know, gem the finish times of upgrades, but when you buy resources, oh man, I'm gonna go rinse my mouth out after this episode. In fact, hold on. Okay, so yeah, we just took a quick break to brush my teeth because it didn't feel right. So, all right, we buy the Book of Heroes. Again, pretty much just going crazy, buying every single package we find, and get ready. If you guys think I've bought a lot of packages in past episodes, you'll notice this episode is a little bit longer with a ton of spending and, like I said, a pretty cool surprise at the end for you, the viewer, so make sure that you stick around for that. Now, this is currently what the function has been for this account, and that is battling in the occasional CWL in the frequent Clan War, and I honestly, okay, I realize, okay, I know, this is embarrassing. This is a 13 hitting an 11, and it's wrong in many ways, but I don't know the strength of this account. Having 20-something, 30-something heroes, it's hard to gauge how tough of an account I could beat with this army, you know, because we're a long ways from having maxed out heroes. That would be ideal, but I don't feel like dropping, what, like, you know, $5,000 on maxing out the heroes in 1 or 2 episodes, unless there's a generous benefactor out there. Just gonna put it out there. If somebody wants the account named after them and a video named after them, they're welcome to get in touch with me, send me $5 or $6,000, and we will gem the heroes to max and name the whole episode and clan and account after that person. Yeah, as long as that's not Stephanie Dr. Mushtaba. But anyway, okay, so let's get back into, this was actually another Clan War attack with my main account. And, you know, this was the weird feeling, as attack with the 13 with the baby heroes, and then go out with also maxed out troops and attack with the main account. And it does feel completely different. Obviously, we can't really queen walk yet with the rushed account that we're talking about in this episode. Should we maybe just level the queen up, get her to level 70, and ignore the king, ignore the warden at this point? that might be something to do because it would definitely make the Queen Walk, Queen Charges more viable, and then we can use the Power Potion to power up the remainder of the troops. And Power Potions appear, I would say, frequently enough in the trader that we could pretty much stay stocked through all CWL battles. Well, obviously not 7 in a row, but CWL battles and Clan War battles. So, that's also an idea as well. But for now, this account really has been no Clash Cash, and that I haven't done any attacks since the account was first created. Seriously, so if you look at the attack log, it's empty because we're not attacking. Now, I don't have the credit on this account as never having done an attack, and I don't think that that's necessarily the direction I want to go. I don't want this to be a no attack account. I still want it to do stuff because I really feel like not attacking at all is pointless, and it's a complete waste because obviously that's how you're supposed to play the game. That's how you get the resources. And yeah, so we're going to attack in some way, shape, or form. I just haven't really decided. And also, the title of the series, No Clash Cash, is a little confusing because people just think it means No Cash Clash, which is the big popular series on the channel. And why confuse people with No Clash? I confuse myself. Like, no, seriously, the recordings, I mix them up all the time. We need to rename this series something else. So, I mean, it could even be a Fix That Rush. This could be a minimal spending Fix That Rush where maybe, well, no, we've already spent, well, you'll see. By the end of the video, we've spent quite a bit. I mean, I don't know how much we've spent on this account, but it's definitely in the 4 digits by now. I'd have to go back and look at the past episodes. But yeah, so there's no way this could be like a free-to-play Fix That Rush. Maybe at some point we could just switch over to only buying the gold pass and see how long that goes. But again, do I really want to start another forever grinding accounts? Because let's just be honest with each other. These series are fun to watch, especially in the beginning and when major upgrades are done and when it's done. But in the middle, for the countless dozens or possibly hundreds of episodes of rinse and repeat raids, is that really that entertaining? That's one of the reasons that I try to mix things up on the channel, because I know that players like to see a variety of stuff. We include some strategy, some massive gemming, some free to play, different town hall levels. And, here, as long as we're in here buying packages, again, I might as well remind you guys, hey, I'm always open to suggestions in the comments or on Twitter at Galadon Gaming, or even on Instagram at Galadon Gaming, or TikTok, but I do have a TikTok. I just don't upload to it yet. I'm open to suggestions. If you guys have a series that you think would absolutely just be insane or really be a lot of fun to watch, let me know, because, I'm always looking for new and different ideas. At this point, thousands of Clash of Clans videos made 7 years later, there is a point when you, as a creator, start to feel like maybe you've done just about everything. And I'm getting close to that. I really am. So, the last box to check was to play the free-to-play account. And I do have a couple more ideas. I've got some things, we're not complete on everything. And we'll get there. I've got some cool videos coming in the next days and weeks. And, of course, hopefully there's a big update coming in the next few weeks as well. Or at least in the next month or so. But remember, Darian said 1 update every quarter was what they were shooting for. So we'll see how that goes. Now, in the meantime, of course, in the background, as I'm just blabbing my face off here, you'll notice I'm doing tons of upgrades. We're buying a lot of special offers. And this video spans, I would guess, I'm going to say at least 2 months worth of time. There were 2 gold passes purchased also on this account throughout the video. We've got the Clockwork Warden and the Clockwork Archer Queen gold. No, what am I saying? Clockwork. Oops. Leaked that one. No. The Clockwork Barbarian King. I would assume the Clockwork Archer Queen would come next because we know it's a set of 3. But the 2 Clockwork skins that we've seen so far are out. And I'm guessing that we'll see the Clockwork Archer Queen. Remember, back at the beginning of that, they did tweet something that showed an image of 3 doors or 3 frames or something like that, that kind of implied there would be 3 Clockwork skins at some point. RIP the Royal Champion, probably. Okay, so back to more packages, and you'll notice that even when some of these packages aren't necessarily the most useful stuff for this series, they're just, whatever they might be, I bought them anyway. And the reason I started buying everything anyway was because, well, there's 2 reasons. One is coming at the end of this video. The other is the fact that, yes, if you recall, the No Clash Cash series is matching every dollar spent in the game with charity donations, okay? So that is going to happen. Charity donation at the end of every episode, matching every dollar spent. So I kind of was like, yeah, you know, this goes to a good cause, sort of, at least 50-50. Well, even better than that, but we'll get to that. Okay, so here we go. More upgrading of heroes. You'll notice that the Archer Queen is starting to pull away from the pack. Also, the Royal Champion has gotten insanely expensive to upgrade. So I think we'll make it a habit from this point forward to focus on the Archer Queen's upgrades first. Now, speaking of habits, is it a habit of yours to check the creator code before you buy something in the shop? It is for me now, and I just wanted to give you a quick reminder. I know we're deep into this episode, so chances are if you're still watching, you're one of the faithful that actually makes sure that you renew code Galadon every time before you make a purchase. And again, I want to thank you guys for that. Again, the surprise that it's coming towards the end of this video does have to do with that as well. But yes, okay, so I renewed code Galadon, and I get that small kickback for every purchase that is made, and that is what I use to fund the giveaways and, of course, to fund the charity giving as well. So more packages have gone down. I think, oh yeah, okay, so this one too. Even I got a shove it of obstacles in there. Not really sure what we're going to do with that, but at some point, maybe we'll need it. Then we go back, take a look at the upgrades. We've got some runes, and again, focusing on whatever we can. The only thing we're going to need elixir for is the Grand Warden. We're not going to be upgrading units because we can use power potions for that. So, you know, let's just go with it. And the Grand Warden's upgrade time, now that he's in the 20s, is lengthy, so it does make sense to use a book here. It's over a 5-day upgrade. Although, yes, at this point, I have no more books of heroes available, but I do have 29 builder potions. 29 of them. They have stacked up simply because I was making a lot of these shop purchases and not looking at the things that I didn't need at the time. I was focusing on the runes and the books of heroes. Mostly the potions have stacked up, as you can see. Mostly potions that I don't need, but we will use the builder potions eventually, maybe the training potions, and of course power potions. Those are the ones that we would love to have stacked up the most. At this point, we only have 5, but we probably are going to use them sparsely. We won't use them all at once. So here we go. So 5 days, 13 hours of time for the Grand Warden, 29 builder potions at 10 hours each. So I just figured, you know, we'll go 3, 4, we'll just keep going until we see a point where maybe that's 7, that's 8, so that's like 3 days, 9, 10 builder potions, 11, 12, now we're beyond 4 days, 13 builder potions, and now that should probably bring that 5-day upgrade down to just about half a day, or just past half a day or so, or well, at least within 24 hours. I don't pester me with the math. It's something like that. There it is. 13 hours left of boost. And yes, I also realize it's kind of a waste because it's only one stinking builder, but I didn't have anything else to do at this point. So what it is what it is. I mean, come on, I have 29 of them, and now we've got, you know, a dozen or so left. So we'll be fine with whatever we want to do with them. Maybe a king or a queen upgrade in the future, or the royal champion. Either way, off to Clan War we go, because that is currently pretty much all we do on this account, and it's been for those 10v10 clan wars like you saw earlier in the episode. Now here we were logging back into the account, and this was those pile of gems, bag of gems, and gifts season that we had. So of course we did that, and that helped out the free-to-play account because it was in the same clan. Now, let's talk about the totals for the day. Okay, so we bought a lot of packages, also 2 gold passes. The total amount spent on this account over the last 2.5 months, $175.78. So good news, on my live streams and on my Twitter over the next week, $175 in giveaways, and of course a donation to VHL.org. VHL stands for von Hippel-Landau disease, which is a genetic condition that can be benign or cancerous. VHL.org, the VHL Alliance, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to research, education, and support to improve awareness, diagnosis, treatment, and quality of life for those affected by VHL. You can learn more at vhl.org. And of course, if you have your own charity suggestion, please let me know in the comments, on social media, or in a live stream. In the meantime, you have made it all the way to the end of the episode. That means you are the true Gala fam, and I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So stay inside, wash your hands, be kind to other people, animals on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, I've got a charity for you. It's the Peter $17 Gem Fund. Donate today.